All right, y'all, we back, man, for the part two, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what time it is.
This
Sacramento
great,
stand up. We all we got, man.
this epic interview, you know what I'm saying? That's good at it roll through this YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So, to kind of piggyback, from what we did from the first one.
Yeah.
So the question I wanted to ask you is, since you became from the set, when you was participating in events, you know what I'm saying, and things of the set, what mindset, what kind of mindset, what changes that you had to do mentally to, to live the life? You know what I'm saying? What adjustments did you have to make mentally?
Okay. What adjustment? Okay. So yeah, let me see here. What adjustments I had to make to live the life of being a gang member?
Indeed.
That is insane. That question is you have to be basically only caring about yourself. Because if you cared about other people, then maybe you wouldn't be where you're at. I think when you're a gang member, a lot of us have a chip on our shoulder that, we think that the world owes us something and the world don't owe you nothing. See, you pave your own path in life. So if you want to be someone that's looked at successfully, you don't want people talking bad about you, then watch who you hang around. Watch who you interact with. Watch what you do. You could be an innocent person, blue collar citizen, graduated from Stanford, not a gang member, a productive citizen of society. But if you're hanging around gang members every day, what are you looked at as? A gang member. So yeah, that was some of the answer to your question. What changes that I had to make? I had to change the people that I hang around with. I noticed the people that I hung around with, when they got a problem, I got a problem. When they ain't eating, I ain't eating. So I started thinking like, damn, man, how can I build my own place here to where I don't have to do nothing and think unpositive or go through any extra changes to do something? So I said, okay, so you have to think of it as a childish kid that the world owes you something. Are you going to think like it like a responsible man? Think that everybody owes you something, or you think like this, you know what? Maybe if I change the way that I act, then maybe something else good will come to me instead of all this negativity.
Facts. 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 So, you know what I'm saying? When you know what I mean? Back then, this was a question for one of my subs, right? What was mandatory that you had to do in participating? For instance, like working out, the way, you know what I mean? Anything like that. What was mandatory that you had to do that may not be mandatory now?
Yeah, you guys can look at my YouTube. You'll see me up there. I got a couple of them too. This is still today I do it, even though I look thinner than I do now. Under my shirt, I'm cut up like a razor, man. You feel me? But we always believe in 50 sets of 20, 1,000 push-ups every single day. There is no rest day, man. So that is straight from prison. I've been my whole life, 16 years in prison. Everybody does burpees, calisthenics, and push-ups, dips, and pull-ups. Bar work and push-ups does not leave your body, man. When you do lifting weights, after a couple of years, you'll start shrinking. When you start buffing and doing push-ups, pull-ups, and stuff like that, you might shrink. But when that shirt's off, you still see the beauty. So that's a mandatory. Every single day I pump that into my children. That's the only thing that I do pump into my children, is to be mentally and physically strong, because the body does what the mind says.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's already bad in us Black folks: high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis. So, that means right then, change up your diet so it don't run into your children or your existing family. So I did that, and all my kids are non-over heavy. They're not overweight. They're all into buffing. They're all cut up, ripped. So I figured if anything, I'd pass on something good instead of game banging that's poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
feel me?
indeed. Yes.
Straight up,
Yes.
man.
So, question. So, what's your thoughts on, you know what I mean, some members in general, man, these gang members in general, man, doing all these internet antics, you know, posting everything online, posting said business online, just doing everything, it's incriminating yourself. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a good one. I used to do that myself, so I cannot talk. So at first you feel good. A lot of people ask me a lot way back in lots of video, Rocket Look, why are you always showing all that money? Why are you doing that, man? And I said, you know what? And I'm keeping it real to you, and I ain't switched my comment. It's still on YouTube. Okay. So I'm not fronting up here and acting tough and acting hard, because we ain't none of that. Ain't nobody harder than the next man. You just might have a talent that's better than that next man, but you ain't no harder than him. I can cut you with a razor. We bleed the same. You feel me? So what it is that I never had money like that in my life. So when I got it, I loved to count it and show it off. But when you're doing this on the internet, you're putting yourself as a target. And that could be from your own family member. That could be from a friend, because you're eating a different plate of food than they're eating. And it's called more money. And when you have something that's more than somebody else, that puts a kind of a jealousy mark over your head. So you start losing people, friends, you start losing respect for people. So I would say to people that like to get up on this internet and flaunt your money, you need to shut your mouth. I'm just now starting to figure that out. Keep it to yourself. Your own friend will jack you. Your own mother will jack you. Your own sister will jack you. Money is meant to be put away and keep your mouth shut. The stuff that you do to your clique is supposed to be clique business, not internet business. Internet is open for the police to look at, to watch what we are doing, people with pigment of skin. So that's how they catch us. You see a dude sitting up there, he got 100-round drum, he got 100 racks, and now his door's kicked in the next day. Now, you know you ain't supposed to have that government federal issue gun. So what you going up on live with that for? You asking to get the dope kicked in. Ain't you looked at that Scarface video? Go check that Scarface video out, where he tell you to keep your mouth shut with all the money you make. So you ain't supposed to be running your mouth and running all these guns around. Now, I'm going to tell you again, I've done that before, and that got me busted. So as you can see in this last year, where's Rocket Look been? I've been like this, look. Yeah, I finally woke up. All that talking tough and looking all this money on there, someone gonna call you out on it. So it's just a certain amount of time, man, you know? So when you do that, it makes you look like a ticking time bomb, like all these people that's been murdered this year, that's just been in the rap game. It's sad. And all these people that's happened to is because they keep flaunting and giving up their address. You can't give up your address where you're at. Somebody's going to be hungry enough to take you up on that invitation. So you get so full with all this money, even me, you get so full you think you untouchable, but no one's untouchable, bruh. You know, so that's why you should never put your business on the internet. I've been doing this for 12 years, and it just now, look at me, I'm a knucklehead, I'm a dummy. I'm padded from head to toe, but I'm just now starting to wake up going, Now, Blueface, this dude that says his name is Blueface, he stole that name from me. You can look up all my music, go back, do your history. I got a lot of music. You might see a lot of the same videos, but go all the way to the bottom. I was doing this about a decade ago, and I made a Blueface Entertainment. I did not copyright it. This man came over, asked me to be my friend. He did his homework on me, saw that I did not have this copyrighted. He stole it from me and came out with his own record label, Blueface Entertainment. It was stolen from me. All these people that you see, Snoop Dogg, I don't mean to say it to you, loco, but all these people, they stole from me. All this bandana clothing line, everybody, there was none of this around. Look up the dates on my YouTube. Let's look up 1990 and look up if there was any bandana clothing line in the store. I was the only person that had made that, and the date and time is on YouTube. People started coming and looking at me on YouTube, looking at me, watching how I'm doing it because I was stupid. Like your question you just said, what do you think about people talking so much on the internet and giving up so much advice? You know how much millions of dollars I've lost for giving up so much free advice? I've lost millions because I tried to be nice. I went up, showed people how I stitched and made from scratch this hoodie jacket. Now it's hard for me to even sell my own product because everyone stole from me. Watch how I did it, got their own apprentice, and now they're doing it for them and they're making more money than me. And I'm the vendor of it. And all these people, Walmart, Target, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, rest in peace to Red Rum, all these people, they got that from me. Rocket Low from South Sacramento, nigga. They stole that from me. But that's part of the game. If you put it out there and you don't have it copyrighted, you're subjected to get something stolen from you. But I was eager to get my name out because I didn't have no money. So I did whatever it cost, even if it was going to take a loss. But then when you sit back and you finally do make it to the top of the ladder and you look at the loss, it bothers you. You lost a lot. I could have put both of my kids in $1 million houses. I can't now. I lost it. These people stole from me. White people, Mexicans, Bloods, Crips, it don't matter who you are. They all did it. And I'm sitting over here right now. I got all this music out with all these big time people. It don't matter who it is. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. You probably guys think I'm making all this money off this music. I have not made 1 cent, 1 penny off of any track I've ever done. People got my music, took advantage of me, and ripped me off. The only thing that I've made it successful in, rest in peace to Nip. He told me, Rocket Low, you keep doing what you're doing, you are going to make it one day. It's going to take a long time because the clothing line that you are making, it's only attracting gang members. But if they're loyal to their color, they'll support you. Well, I'm sitting in a mansion. They supported me. It took a long time. But if I would have did it the right way and kept my mouth shut due to this man's question that's giving me this interview, I would have had a lot more money. I could have helped a lot more people. So he gave some good advice here. If you got any big things that you're supposed to be doing, stay off of the internet. The internet is meant for things that are supposed to be shared with children to the public, not gang business, not money business, not murder, not drugs, not extortion. All those things are not supposed to be meant on here. And if you're showing that, that must mean you have a low self-esteem and you want someone to look at you.
Oh, you preaching. You preaching right now.
So you got to think of it. You got to look at it like a man or a kid, or you got a chip on your shoulder. And it's just due time till someone comes and knocks it off. And he has to put you in check, either verbally or physically. So it's up to that person to figure out, do you want to be treated like a man and be talked to kindly, or put in check? You know, it's going to be in prison, jail, the police, someone's going to do it. So I'd rather it be a family member or a friend or a stranger. It's up to you. You know, so yeah, it's probably not good to run your mouth on the internet. If you are, show your music, show a way that you can show it in a positive manner. I got people that love me. I got people that hate me. When I first came out, I started all this gang banging stuff. I have family that's Bloods, Crips, North Face, all that. And see, when you start this gang banging stuff, you start putting out all these songs. You're not saying, you're not knowing what you're saying. You're just trying to get this check, and it kind of puts a target on your back. I got own family members that I can't talk to because I went so hard for my hood. Still to this day, I'm gonna put it on the map right now.
Real.
There's only been 2 people in Sacramento that's ever put it down, man. I'm saying, like, got up out the car. I'm one of them. I ain't gonna say that other name. We ain't in there for telling. Like I said, keep your name out. Me, I'll say it because people know I've been shot, stabbed. They got me back. Oak Park did. See? But me and another person is the only person that's have the guts that's went back and retaliated. So, you can look at it like you a wimp, or these people think they tough, but I see a lot of people that's up here on this internet and they ain't even been jumped in, they ain't been doing nothing, and they're doing all this stuff and putting a target on your body to get killed for nothing. And it's sad. And that's why I don't mess with nobody really no more. I see a lot of people that's not even been jumped in. You've been blessed in. You haven't been jumped in. You're getting jumped in and blessed in is a different thing. Your speech only goes so far if you've been raised and growing up through the right cloth. Being blessed in, you looked at like this. When you jumped in, you looked at like this. They're gonna pay attention to you. So it's just I say to us gang members like this, bruh, this is a bad curse for us, man. I wish I had a mom and dad that I could love and hug, and I could grow up a different life. I see my kids, I'm jealous. I give them a castle, they grow up, my kids don't know nothing but a video game. And I always think to myself, if I would have grown up like this, I love the money, I love the castle I'm in, but would I have been a lawyer? Could I have been an advocate for us Black folks? I can speak good, So what would I would have been if I would have had a loving and nurturing home to come up in? I would have been a better person. You see what I'm saying? And I want to tell everyone like this before we get up out of here, man. A lot of people don't know this, and it's sad, and it comes from our own race. And I'm going to say this before we get up out of here, man. Love, trust, and loyalty comes from your mother and father. When you grow up as a family, you learn love, loyalty, and trust from your parents. So if you cannot respect your mom, dad, or your brother and sister, how can you respect your homies or your gang? If you can't even respect somebody that comes from your own DNA, and you can't be loyal to them, treat them like they're their real parents, respect them and do what they say, how are you going to be loyal to somebody else? So I teach that to my kids. The cycle has to stop, and it's up to you to break it. So if you want your kids to be successful, then maybe you should teach them another way to walk and teach them the way that we grew up was not cool. Or the cycle keeps going and we just keep going in the casket. It might skip a kid or two, but it'll jump on the next one because gang banging is poisonous. And I'm only telling you this because I'm a real life gang member. I haven't been blessed in. I wish I was, okay? But it didn't work out for me like that. I got my face beat in and woke up in my own puddle of blood, the favorite color that I hate the most. I woke up in it, and I had to wake up quick, see? So I tell other people like that, if you ain't ready to sit in a cell, because part of being a gang member is walking half of your life being lonely. That's being a gang member, y'all, for all y'all tough guys that think you're tough. If you ain't ready to sit in a cell with booty bandits, rapists, snitches, extortionists, all the above, then I don't think you need to be a gang member, because that's all that's there. So if I could give it to you a nice way, now that I know and I've been through it, I've lost about 20 years of my life being a knucklehead, trying to prove myself to a no good homeboy that don't care about you in the end but itself. So I would tell everybody this, okay, that's cool, you can be a gang member, but that does not mean that you can't be successful. You see what I'm saying? Yes. We get branded from different races that we're gang members. We come from the poor, the ghetto, the mud. We'll never amount to nothing. That's a lie. And I'm living proof for you. Look me up on the internet. I did it all by myself. I didn't use no help from nobody. I picked up a needle, whatever, and I put it to work, and I didn't stop till I got to my goal. So for all of us gang members, man, I would say to y'all like this, man. Hey, we're one of the strongest races on this planet, man. Now that I'm almost 50 years old, I don't wish no harm even to my enemy. We're black folks, man. We're one of the strongest races in this planet, man. Let's show love to each other and let's see how far we can get. We already went 259 years of going behind each other's back to make the pale face happy. Let's see if we can go another 259 years of showing respect for each other. And let's see how far we can go. Right. Unity. Like Dr. Sabai was trying to say, Nipsey Hussle. Now you're hearing it from Rocket Low. Let's see how we can go, man. And I bet you it don't matter what color we claim. At the end, we'll have our arm around each other. Like we came on this planet, brother to brother, African to African, to a pale face beat us, mixed us up mentally, and threw us someplace. And now that's why we're messed up and we're trying to get it back slowly but surely. But a little help from each other will get us a lot further than we are, man. And that's coming from your boy Rockalo, man. Let's try helping each other and let's put that color down and let's see how far we can go, man. And then we can at least say we tried. If it don't work out, we tried, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, I keep it like $100 bill, man. I keep it real to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Talk to him, cuz. Talk to him, cuz. Well, shoot, man, I don't want to hold too much of your time, man. I appreciate you for coming through. So, with that being said, it's your time. Promote your stuff. Where can they find you at?
Hey, man, you guys can find me on YouTube, man. I'm on Rocket GBC right now. But every account that I got, they're trying to shut me down. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Every single account that I'm on, there's people making fake profiles of me, ripping off my own people. So I want to tell you guys right now, if you want a clothing line from me, I do not put it up no more because everyone's stolen my invention. Grab that picture of off of there, honey, of the wall with me. Not the one, that one, the one where all my other stuff. Everyone stole my invention. So I don't show it no more. But if you want clothing line from me, I ask you to video contact me like this. Okay? I'm the inventor of this. I've been around for a long time. There's a post look for y'all. Check the date. I'm on the YouTube. I've been doing this since the 90s, man. Everybody with a real rag, no China print, I sew this on. Okay? But I'm going to tell everyone like this, look. I can't really get business going on with people no more because there's so many people betraying to be like me that they're ripping everybody off and it's starting to get into my business now. So I've already put up a video and warned everyone, if you want to do business with me, make sure you call me so you see my face because I get hit up daily. Rockalo, where's my $500 at? The sweater. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Well, I sent you the money. No, you didn't. Did you video call me? Because I haven't got no money or I've never got a call from you. Then the dude sees that it's not me. He goes back, the dude blocks him. I said, for one, when I talk to people, I leave voicemails. I never text. I don't like the text. So when you hear from me, you're going to hear my voice like this. If you ain't hearing my voice, that ain't Rocket Love. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So you're getting scammed. So I've had over 100 people get scammed by some people. You can look up on the internet right now. There's a dude and his name, he's saying Rockalo. He spells it ROCCIITT Lope something. And he has like 300 friends. Me, I have 4,000 friends. Why would you believe this guy? Do your homework. All right. And he's only texting you. He's acting like me, steals my pictures. He does everything. So I've lost a lot of money due to this guy. So I'm just letting you guys know. So if you want my clothing line, man, I got it all day. I stay with anything, man. Couches, bikes, it doesn't matter what it is. Shoes, hats, hoodies, pants, I do it all. Curtains, beds, rugs, it don't matter. I'm the vendor of this. You ain't going to get it no better than from me. But I'm saying at the same time, call me because everyone is trying to be like me right now. And I'm not thinking I'm cocky, but I'm going through a phase where everybody hates me because they ain't me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of going through that phase right now. No one likes me because I won't give them my hookup, how to make the hoodie. Everyone wants my invention. How can I feed my family? I got to feed them. I can't tell you that.
Right.
So I'm losing a lot of friends due to that. And when I'm doing that, they're making up fake counts to rip me off because I won't give them my invention.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. It gets real deep. But hey, man, we could talk for days. I love your energy. You positive. You from Sacramento stand up. We all we got. If there's anything I can do to put a Kool-Aid smile on your face, cuz you let me know and we're going to move nice anytime.
On the gang, cuz. Hey, I appreciate you, like I said, once again, for giving me this epic interview, man. Y'all heard the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Hey, man, hit me up one of these times, man. I might be in a good mood and I might have a hoodie to ship to you free in a box. You know how we do it, man.
It's all good, cuz. You know, but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man, it's all good, man.
I'm
I
gonna tap in with it
appreciate you,
anyway,
man.
cuz I was out there looking at something.
Hey, man, you like family now, man. I'm going to keep you on my prayers. Do the same for me. And anytime you want me to hit me up, man, I'll be glad to pick up the phone and hear from you, man. I love your energy.
On the gang, cuz. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Well, y'all done have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where to find them, man. Hey, y'all go ahead and support it, man. Y'all go get y'all hoodies, man. Get y'all clothes and get whatever y'all got to get, man. And tell them I sent you. You know what I'm saying? Tell them
That's
you done
right,
watched
man.
this
You already
interview.
know, man. You see my boy right here. He one of the best, man. So y'all better tap in with him. If you rocking with me, you rocking with him. Me family, man.
On the gang, y'all. Well, man,
gang,
y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. And we up out of here.